the Drip Network and Animal Farm Super Cycle. Let's get into it. Welcome to DeFi Crypto Talk, where we talk everything DeFi and cryptocurrency space. For all my subscribers out there, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome. So as you can see, the drip price is currently $3.50. We were holding the high $3 range for some part of the day and sort of dropped down to the mid $3.50. Some of you guys have commented that you said some of you think this is the bottom, so hopefully that's the case. As we get the animal farm up and running and some other developments coming down the way, I know we'll see some price appreciation. But in the meantime, in my opinion, it's still a good time to build those drip faucet bags and just accumulate as much drip as possible. So that's exactly what I plan on doing. Moving on to my faucet. So almost 1,500 deposited. I just hydrated some earlier today. It was about 15, and then I still have some I need to take out that I took from the animal farm and put it over here into the faucet. So in the meantime, really enjoying that 1% daily, and overall just loving the faucet. So just sort of riding the waves right now. Now, as far as the animal farm is concerned, so 133 million TVL, so looking really good there, holding really strong. As far as pigs token, we're at $137, and then the dogs token is about 54 bucks. So feeling pretty bullish on the animal farm, and just seeing the TVL not only being this high but holding at this level is just really good, and I think it's showing gonna pay huge dividends here in the future as we get more and more people coming into the protocol. So feeling good about that. Now, as far as the drip garden is concerned, so it did take a slight bigger hit. So 385,000. I believe the lowest we got was 360,000 in the garden. So again, people taking profits, to be expected, and getting into the animal farm, sort of like the newest thing on the block. So in the meantime, I'm still not worried about the garden. As I've said in previous videos, I believe we're still going to continue to reverse and actually go back to the upside of things. So not too worried about the garden. Now, as far as my garden is concerned, so 4.1 million plants is what I have grown. I did actually plant some today, so now I'm going to continue to accumulate and build my garden up to about 5 million now. So it was only about a day or two's worth of profits, and it wasn't that much that I took out. And now I'm fully invested and going straight back into the garden now and just building up to 5 million. So feeling pretty good about that. Now, as far as my per day earnings, so in the garden, I am making roughly, let's see. Okay, it's pulling up now, making roughly $27 per day. As far as drip is concerned, I am making roughly $51 per day, and the piggy bank making roughly see, last time I was $2 per day. Okay, so overall not too bad on the the per day earnings. I have taken a hit, however, I do believe that we will see the upside sooner or later, and that's just based on a couple things that I'm going to talk about here in a second. So moving on now, new players today. So mind you, there is 22 hours left in the day. So previous day was 153. Today we have 1. So I won't really say that's I said it in the last video, I take that back. I'll take 1 more than 0, but obviously we have plenty of the day ahead of us, so I fully expect this number to be a lot higher than what it is now. But as long as we see the faucet players continue to rise, and no issues there. So feeling pretty good about overall just the faucet itself, and being in the faucet and just building my faucet up to the eventual all-time high that I know it can get to. So feeling pretty good on the new players. Now, as far as any updates are concerned, the only update we had was and this was on the 5th, that Forex talked about announcing a big Telegram AMA tomorrow. I haven't seen anything pinned in any of the Telegram chats, so if you guys out there, if you heard anything, please comment down below, and I'll go ahead and put it out there for everybody else to see. But I really haven't seen anything, and shout out to everybody who's been commenting. A lot of the questions I've been posting, you guys been answering in the comments down below, so I really appreciate that. It helps get the right information out there to everyone. So shout out to you guys. But yeah, I haven't seen anything on this AMA, so let me know if you've seen anything. And then Dex Tool ads are going, same thing. It's just same stuff as last time. So, and that's about it. So not many updates on that. Now, for the point of the video, so the Drip Network Supercycle. So what do I believe is going to happen with Drip? Now, obviously, right now we are at a extremely low price, extremely undervalued in my opinion, and I do believe that this is a great time to accumulate and build those bags. That's why I made the video yesterday about, it's easier to get to your goals just based off of the money, the price of Drip right now. Now, as far as the super cycle is concerned, so just hear me out for a second. Now, what I'm thinking is, so Drip obviously has had its one cycle where it's hit above, it was like $180, something around there. So hit a pretty high price point from what we could see. So, and then we've obviously sort of crashed down and been on a downtrend a little bit here and there. So trying to find a bottom and trying to hold steady. So I basically looked at that and then I pulled up the Ethereum chart. Why did I pull that up? Well, because I think a lot of the cryptos that have been in the market for some time, all of them really follow like a similar pattern, not exactly the same, but a similar pattern. And what I feel about Drip is the same thing as if what we were over here in Ethereum. Now, obviously, this is one bull market. This is another bull market. So, Ethereum all-time high, it goes up, and $1,000, a little bit more. I think it went up 14, went down, and then on this one, next one, we shot up to almost $5,000, just about $5,000, and shot back down. I believe Drip is on that same trajectory, and I believe that this point right here is exactly pretty much where we're at with Ethereum. Now, with the developments that Forex has coming down the pipeline, especially the end of this year to early mid next year, sort of kind of lines up, right? So we have Ethereum, it sort of had a spike, and then there is almost just basically like almost like a year and a half ish time span before it started to reach all-time highs again. And I know a lot of this had to do too with the halving, which the next halving is going to be March 24th, the BTC halving. So March 24th, 2024. So we have some time for that. And I'm not saying the Drip price will definitely not climb before then, but what I'm saying is I believe this next cycle, especially the cycle, where this next bull run that we'll have with Bitcoin and the rest of cryptocurrencies, will be Drip super cycle. And I believe that, along with everything put in play, and see, Forex is smart. He knows what's going on in the market. He knows we still have some time before we get into, that's why he's saying, hey, next year lending. He's building all these protocols ahead of time so that once we hit that next peak and going to the next bull run, we're going to reach all-time highs, and if not surpass those all-time highs. And that's honestly what I believe is definitely going to happen with Drip too, because we've only really, if you look at the Drip network, we've only really had this peak here. Other than that, there hasn't been really any peak we have to go off of. So and it's not going to be a dead project by any means, and it's been, Forex has been shooting out all the updates. I mean, every day on my videos, I sort of talk to you guys about updates, and you go through the Forex, the calls channel, and you can see all these updates that are coming out each and every day. So we know that Forex is putting some good information out there for everybody to not only read about, but also enjoy once it's coming out for the protocol. So Forex is keeping the project relevant is what I'm trying to say, and I believe that's going to be a very, very big key factor when we go into the next bull run, and even before then, because before then, like you've seen here in Ethereum, how after the bull run we sort of had this little uptrend here, and it's remaining relatively steady. There are some peaks here, and I think that's what we will experience with Drip. I think we'll see that. I think we'll see some rise here and there, but overall, as we get close to the bull market and the bull run, I think we're really going to start to see Drip take off. And I believe on the next bull run, sort of like here with Ethereum, how it jumped up and just shot up to crazy all-time highs, I think that's what we're going to see for Drip as well. Now, the super cycle, I think, has to do a lot with, again, developments and Forex keeping the project relevant and people talking about the project. I know I'll still be talking about Drip all throughout the, before the bull run. I mean, I'm still talking about it now, and we're at $3.50, and that's why I put that video out yesterday talking about drip and why I believe it's a great time to get rich with drip. Just because of, if you look at the price of drip, I mean, it's one, in my opinion, it's at the cheapest, some of the cheapest prices that you can, pretty much, in my opinion, secure your financial future. And once the bull market comes around, and once strip price goes back up, I mean, these prices are going to be a thing in the past. And I know I believe that, and I know there's others out there who believe the same. So what I'm saying is, I believe there will be a super cycle, and I believe that drip, this is not only, all these cryptocurrency projects, they go through this type of movement, and I can pull up Ethereum to prove that it's the same thing, flat space, and then boom, the bull market. So drip's going to definitely be, I believe, at the forefront, and I believe definitely going to surpass its all-time highs, like it's done, and I believe it'll continue to do that as long as we have people coming in and being excited about drip. Now there's could be other factors. Obviously, we have, just overall, just economics, or whatever's going on in the world. But I believe crypto is here to stay, and just like Ethereum and Bitcoin, I believe drip will definitely be a force to reckon with here in the future, from here on out. But again, I'm not saying it's going to take 501 days for us to reach the all-time high, because that's when the halving's going to happen. I'm just saying I believe we will have some kind of a super cycle between now and possibly a little bit after then, that will really just blow the top off of drip and make people a lot of life-changing money. So I am absolutely here for a ride. I cannot wait. And I hope a lot of you guys are too. That may sound like a long time away, but the faucet is built, and I brought up that calculator yesterday, on the 365 days, of just compounding. So I'm okay with just sitting there for that long and just building my faucet up, because I'm pretty sure the ones previously who saw this little spike here, previously way back when, were in drip for some time, and their patience paid off, because it went to an all-time high, and a lot of them were cashing out and have made a huge amount of money. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. You guys think that drip will pass this all-time high, will surpass it, or do you think there is no super cycle? Do you think drip is dead from here? Like some of the comments I get almost every other day. So I like to hear you guys' opinion on it, but I do think there'll be a super cycle here shortly, or here in the near future, I'll say, that will mirror what we're seeing in Bitcoin and Ethereum, and it's going to look something like this. And right now we've had this in the drip network, so we've got a long way to go, in my opinion. So let's see. Other than that, there wasn't any other updates that I could see that I'm pointing out for you guys. So other than that, that is pretty much the video for today. I hope you guys like it. Please comment, like, subscribe at the very bottom. I appreciate your time, and I will see you on the next one.